Hotep and Ashe, everybody. I would like to welcome you back to my channel, Occult Healing, where we drop the heavy science, heavy metaphysical science, spiritual science, and also the basic science of nutrition, healing for the mind, body, and soul. So I would like to thank you for being here and taking the time out to learn. I hope everybody's week so far has been great. And let's get straight into it. Today, we're going to talk about dreams, lucid dreaming specifically, but just dreams in general, because what we need to know is that what we call dreams is way more important and way deeper than what most people like to speak about or speak of, okay? Because this is dealing with the higher realms of the mind, all right? And I know lucid dreaming is a big topic right now because we're definitely in the age of Aquarius, and a lot of people are wanting to learn and study more, dealing with the higher mind and expanding the mind. This is what Aquarius is really about. It's about, first of all, connecting the whole entire world, and not just your individual self, and not just your individual home life. This is about connecting with the whole world and also the whole universe. This is what this Aquarius energy really is about. It's about learning. It's about becoming more knowledgeable. The age of I know. Okay, so just with that, the topic, because all right, one thing we can say about dreams is that it's definitely a real realm. When most people think when they have a dream or whatever, it's just some made up story and then they go about their real day. They don't understand the power and the essence and the information you can gain behind these, behind these situations that occur in the mind or in another realm, some would say. When your body becomes unconscious, but your mind is still elevating. It's still, most people can come outside of the body, but that's a different story. Now, one of the secrets behind this is people can use the dream world to manifest in this world, and this is where lucid dreaming comes from. This is where the topic of lucid dreaming comes to be. A lot of people speak about this, but even the people that do speak about lucid dreaming, they kind of focus just on the fun things you can do, as far as just being conscious within the dream. That's what it really is. It's when, kind of like we're here right now. I know this is really kind of hard to explain, but like in a dream, when it becomes lucid is when you become conscious, just like you are conscious in this realm right now, becomes real just like this realm. But the only thing is, there's no limitations, okay? And a lot of people talk about the fun things you can do, like fly, you can change the scenery, create certain scenarios that you want to happen, and do things that you normally wouldn't be able to do in this realm, okay? So, but there's some occult secrets behind this as well. It's not just for fun and games. Of course, when you get, when you start first doing this, you're gonna want to dwell into some of that fun and game activity. But as you progress and you get further in your lucid dreaming practice, you can actually do things like manifest in this realm, and you can also heal problems. Let's just say you have problems within inside the body. You can use when you're in a lucid dream state, you can figure out what's really going on, because a lot of the times is dealing with diseases is you're dealing with old memories and things you're holding on to, bad memories that you hold on to. Let's just say you're having problems with the heart. This could be an effect of you having a closed heart, or a situation in the past that you shut your heart out, and now your heart is physically hurting because it needs to be open and vibrant. Okay, so we're going to talk about some things on how to enhance lucid dreaming first. And one of the first things you can do is carry dream crystals or stones. Stones such as moldavite, amethyst, and ayajite, and also malachite. I hope I'm saying that right. And what you can do is you can carry them around in your pocket as well. You know, I did a video on how to cleanse your crystals and all that. So if you're confused or you don't know about that, please go to the video, you know, that I did about cleansing crystals and using crystals. But for this particular situation, you could make a dream pillow as well, where you can put the crystals under your pillow at night, and this will enhance your dream state. Okay. Another exercise is actually what I call hand watching, and this is every, you know, let's just say every 15 minutes, you just, you know, look at your hand and realize, because this, what this is going to do is make you become conscious. You know, let's just say you're in dream state, and you know you've developed this technique of always looking at your hand every 15 minutes to realize if you're conscious or not, or if you're in a dream world or not. And let's just say this happens when you're on a dream, you actually wake up in the dream and become conscious. So looking at your hand every so often throughout the day, and just, you know, just analyzing in your head if you're in a dream or not. Okay. And you'll take this habit, you know, this habit will become subconscious, and you will take this in the dream world. And when you actually do that, it will activate, you know, basically when you're in that world. Another thing is keeping a dream journal. You know, it's so simple, but this is really, really powerful, because what this is going to do is, you know, enhance your memory. Okay. So every time you have a dream, you know, as soon as you wake up, because I know a lot of people forget throughout the day, as soon as you wake up, you know, keep a pen and pad, you know, next to your bed or whatever. And as soon as you wake up, write down exactly what you remember in the dream, and keep a journal. And then, you know, throughout time, just look over it and read over it, and you'll be very surprised about what you might learn. Okay. Another good way is actually meditating before you go to bed, getting yourself in that relaxed state. Again, I did videos on meditation as well, so please check out my older videos on how to do this if you do not. But you know, getting your body in that relaxed state, because this is going to enhance your dream states as well. Another good thing is these certain herbs and stuff. Basically, two powerful herbs for the brain as well, which are Brahmi, Brami, and Ginkgo, Ginko. These are good herbs for the brain. They're gonna, you know, because if you're not having dreams, you might not have adequate brain activity yet. Okay, you might have to build that up, and you also need to cleanse the blood as well. This will also enhance your dream states. And one of the most powerful herb, which is the second half of this video, for dealing with even astral travel and lucid dreaming and all these things, and just psychic power in general, is an herb called Mugwort, Mugwort. Okay, and this is an herb that hasn't really been talked about until recently, because, you know, it used to stay in the occult circles. It used to stay with the witches and people who practice witchcraft, and who got into the deep occult science and stuff like that. People who used the Kabbalah and things. It stayed in those small circles. But now, of course, now that we're in the age of I know, more information is starting to come out. So this is a very, very powerful herb. And actually, I have it right here, Mugwort. And I got this from a website called Mountain Rose Herbs. Okay, it's a good website where you can get bulk organic herbs and stuff, and you can use them how you like it. Now, the different ways to use Mugwort: you can make it in a tea. If you're a person who's really into teas and you have a personal strainer and stuff that you could put the herb into, and then, you know, let it sit in the hot water, you can use it as a tea. But you can also smoke it as well. You know, if you have a little bowl or anything like that, you can smoke it, and it will also have the same effect. Another way you can use it is put in, you know, a little bit under your pillow as well with the crystals. All right, and this is going to definitely enhance your dream state. You know, it might even be a little scary for people at first, because this herb really does work. and this is why it was kept so hidden, so and this herb doesn't just help with lucid dreaming and psychic protection and psychic abilities and astral projection. This also has other benefits as well, which it helps with the liver. It improves the liver function. It helps out with stressful situations. It'll calm you more, keep you calm. It also is very, very powerful for digestion, helping the digestive system, and also for menstrual health, women's menstrual health. Please look these benefits up. This is a very, very good herb for you to incorporate in your practice. The only things that that basically you shouldn't use it is if you're pregnant, and you shouldn't use it for a long period of time. First of all, because I would say 5 days in a row at the max. Maybe you can take it up to 7 days in a row, but then you want to take a break because you're not going to get the adequate sleep. Your body's going to be, if you're using this herb all the time, you're going to be in dreamland. Your brain activity is going to be really active. You're not going to get the adequate sleep that you really need. So you don't want to do this in a row. So I say about 5 to 7 days in a row. Take a couple day break, at least a 4 or 5 day break, and then you can go back to practicing using this herb, incorporating it in your practice if that's what you desire. Again, for the people that may not want to get into this, into this kind of thing, because it can be very, very vivid, and there's plenty of testimonies of people seeing things in their dreams that they didn't really like. And just imagine if you're actually conscious like you are right now, but what I always say is you have to go internally and cleanse out, because basically what you're seeing a manifestation of is, again, those hateful memories or things that you're holding on to in your dream world. Let's just say you're running away from something in your dream. Let's just say you become conscious in the dream realm and you're running away from something, some kind of monster or entity or whatever. This is a representation of what you're holding within your own body. So like I always say, before you get into any spiritual practice, focus on cleansing yourself first, body, mind, and spirit. Take a break from watching so much TV and listening to, this harmful music and stuff, because this is all going into your subconscious mind. Take a break from, electronics for a while. Get into detoxing and cleansing the body, liver cleanses, lung cleanses, colon cleanses and stuff like that, full body cleanses, parasite cleanses. Get into that. And also cleansing your mind, actually being conscious of what you say in your mind and what you're doing, and focus on, keeping out the negativity, the negative thoughts, that seem to just float around in your mind. And you kind of don't want to resist them. You want to pay attention to them. What are they here for? Where did they come from? Why do you have these certain thoughts in your head? Let's just say you have a certain thought or program within your mind, as if like let's just say I don't know, that you can't play basketball. Like some people are like, I'm just not the person to play basketball. That's a program, a negative thought, because you can do whatever you need to in this world. So I don't want to spend too much time on that. Basically, like I said, this is a powerful practice. You can actually use this to heal yourself in many different ways and figure out what's going on within yourself, internal self, because the internal self is everything outside. As within, so without, as the great one says. So I hope this information was helpful. If you do get this herb, mugwort, like I said, I recommend you getting it from Mountain Rose Herbs, because it's definitely organic. It's a company that I trust, but you can do your own research and find it, and find maybe different ways. If you do find different ways of using it, please let me know in the comments. We can have a dialogue and talk about different ways to use it, or your experiences using it. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. I'll have more information. any questions and concerns, you can either hit the comments or the email, occulthealing22@gmail.com, and we can talk about it. So I hope you all have a good day, the rest of your day. I will leave you in Hotep, Ashe, Namaste, peace, love, and harmony.